Delta sounds like a complicated math term, but I'm going to make it so simple, even a 5-year-old could explain it to their grandma. If you're trading options and you don't understand Delta, you're flying blind. Because Delta tells you two insanely important things: how much your option will move and the chance it will finish in the money. In today's video, I'll explain Delta with crayons, cookies, and coupons if I have to, just so it sticks. And hey, if you want to see how I use Delta to make real trades and generate real results, check the link in the description. I post every trade I make inside my private community with breakdowns, coaching, and a full support system to help you win smarter. Now let's make Delta click. Okay, imagine you're in a candy store. Every time the price of a chocolate bar goes up by $1, you want to know how much your candy coupon becomes more valuable. That's Delta. Delta tells you if a stock moves $1, your option will move this much. So if your call option has a delta of 0.50 and the stock goes up $1, your option gains 50 cents in value. Simple, right? Delta equals how sensitive your option is to the stock's movement. Higher delta equals your option reacts more. Lower delta equals your option barely moves. Let me give you a story to lock it in. You're 5 years old. You walk into a toy store. There's a toy robot you love, but it's $100. You can't afford it, but the manager says, "Hey kid, I'll sell you this $10 coupon that lets you buy the robot for $100 anytime in the next month." Now, if the robot's price jumps to $120 next week, that $10 coupon becomes super valuable, right? That coupon's value goes up with the robot's price, just like a call option. And how fast it gains value as the price goes up? That's Delta. So if your Delta is 0.7, every $1 jump in the toy price makes your coupon worth 70 cents more. And here's something most beginners don't know. Delta doesn't just measure price movement. It also tells you the probability that your option finishes in the money by expiration. So a delta of 0.80, that's like saying you have an 80% chance your option will end up in the money. It's not exact, but it's a solid estimate. So if you're trying to make smart trades, Delta tells you how likely you are to win and how fast your option value changes when the stock moves. It's like having both a speedometer and a weather forecast for your trade. Let me give you a quick Delta cheat sheet. 0.90 to 1.0 Delta equals deep in the money, acts like the stock, moves a lot, expensive. 0.6 Delta to 0.8 Delta, in the money, higher chance of profit, great for swing trades. 0.4 Delta to 0.5 Delta, at the money, more sensitive to movement, but less certainty. 0.1 Delta to 0.3 Delta, out of the money, cheap, low chance of success, high risk. Beginners often chase low Delta options because they're cheap, but cheap doesn't equal smart. If you want consistent wins, go for higher Delta. Give your trade time and manage your risk. Delta helps you stack the odds in your favor. Let me show you how I use Delta in real trades. Back in March last year, I bought Tesla Leaps with a delta of 0.65. Why? Because I wanted enough sensitivity to profit as the stock moved, but also a high probability of finishing in the money. When Tesla rallied, those calls exploded in value, not because I got lucky, but because I used Delta as my edge. I teach the same framework inside my community. Delta isn't just a number, it's a signal. Once you understand how to read it, options trading becomes predictable, not a guessing game. So let's recap. Delta tells you how much your option moves when a stock moves. Delta also gives you a rough chance of the option finishing in the money. High delta equals higher price, higher probability. Low delta, cheaper, but lower odds and higher decay. Smart traders use Delta to control risk and increase accuracy. Now that you understand Delta like you're 5, it's time to trade like a grown-up. Inside my community, I teach these concepts with real examples and show how to use Delta in actual trades for consistent income. Click the link in the description and join us. Let's make your trade smarter, not harder.